the state flag of Texas, looking the... We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight, DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's...
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Hyundai Hollis Jefferson out there with Layman. Then it's Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, Maxi Kleber is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Junior. And it's Ball in at the point. Edwards against Doncic. Inside, 6 on the shot clock. Hart, that's good.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammates.
Russell with it. 9 points last game. The pass to Reed. Kicks it to Edwards. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Reed the pass to Russell. Here's Layman. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Passes it to Junior. Out to Doncic. From the top of the key. Can't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And, boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Russell from long range. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from Doncic. Both free throws good from Doncic. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Layman, guarded by Park. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Junior dishes to Doncic. And it's Ball in the corner. assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Pass to Reed. Stein grabs the board. Stein's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good. Doncic.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Russell looking around. Pass to Layman. Launches it. Kleber with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic outside. It's tipped. Here's Stein. Jr. kicks to Stein. To the inside. Reverses. Parks. Shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Guarded by Doncic. That one goes. Count it.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
And Junior with the basket on the assist by Ball. Junior's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Russell to the wing on the left. Layman off target from three-point range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Doncic outside. Down low, here's Junior. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Edwards can't hit.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Richardson in for Ball. Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. Good on the shot. Doncic has got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Edwards. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Edwards got his 2nd basket of the night. Mavericks leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 10.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rubio misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
There's the pass to Brunson. He kicks to Junior. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Rubio against Brunson. Okogie for three. The Mavericks pull it in. Now, here's Junior. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Finney-Smith kicks to Junior. That shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Junior. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the court for Minnesota. Layman is out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Timberwolves gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Doncic kicks the ball. To the middle. And Junior throws it down.
Boy, Junior's been shredding those nets. This dude is on a tear.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here is Edwards. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
To the inside, and it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
Yeah, loitering above the rim, Hollis-Jefferson with athleticism to burn.
Doncic feeling it out. Passes it to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Foul. Out of frustration, Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Osmond, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gomez grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Layman pass to Hollis Jefferson. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Park. It's stolen by Gomez. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Gomez. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And there's the call on Jake Layman. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Feeds to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Junior bouncing off the floor for that throwdown.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And the Timberwolves call time. Junior really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Hollis Jefferson kicks to Edwards. Back to Hollis Jefferson. 5 on the clock. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Junior doing an outstanding job there, being aggressive and attacking the defense. He's hunting for that contact to get himself to the foul line.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Jake Layman. Russell against Ball. Teardrop shot. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Dallas leading by 7. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Minnesota's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And stolen by Junior. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. The Mavericks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Edwards can't hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Doncic with the bucket.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Minnesota calls timeout. Break, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game: load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Pass to Edwards. The pass to Rubio. Russell left side. 5 to shoot. Over Kleba. There's Hollis Jefferson. They can't stop the run with that one.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Kept alive. Here's Kleba. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Burke in for Ball. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 17. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Buries the long-range jumper.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
It's tipped. And Edwards with the stop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Rubio, the pass to Edwards. Lets a floater go. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Park. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, you talk about a skilled offensive player. Junior makes the defense adjust to him.
The Mavericks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Josh Richardson comes in for Doncic. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Edwards. Got a piece of it. Here's Reed. That one, no good. And it's Burke with the ball for Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
He's off on the first. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 15. Rubio outside. Passes it to Okogie. Off target from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here's Richardson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And uses the pump fake to punish the defense. Junior understands how to keep defenders guessing.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now.
And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Luka Doncic. Maxi Kleba is out there with Junior. Then it's Ball, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And finished off by Edwards.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Now Russell. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Edwards, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Russell against Ball. Inside. It's deflected. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Ball. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at the Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
Yep, that one goes.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Pass to Layman. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Russell. 6 to shoot. Back to Hollis Jefferson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You pick up Zion and Ja. Both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Down low, Hollis Jefferson. It's blocked. To the paint. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Bank shot. No good. The Mavericks have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Intercepted. Russell with it. 7 points in the game. From deep three-point range, that shot is off. Doncic against Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I got 100, 200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Doncic against Edwards. And Junior throws it down.
Always in pursuit of the basketball. If you throw it up, Junior's looking to throw it down.
Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him. Here's Reed. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. The pass to Lehman to end the run. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Edwards against Doncic. And here's Russell. He has 7, and it's Lehman in the corner. The tray, good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
And the Mavericks call time here. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Lehman. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Russell inside. He's covered by Ball. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Beasley for 2. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Cauley Stein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Junior dishes to Cauley Stein. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Parks' shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Beasley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks to Edwards. Shoots from the high post. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cauley Stein. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Minnesota shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Another miss by Minnesota. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And that one's good, Junior. Parks got 14 points here in the 2nd half.
Hey, when Junior gets inside like that, he knows that's money.
Russell against Ball.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Beasley outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Outside, Russell. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. To the inside, here's Cauley Stein, and Cauley Stein throws it down. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Reed in at center. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time